Hello there, very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studio here in Colombo. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Let's start off with a look at the headlines for this afternoon. Enjoining order against Sri Lankan men's hockey team preventing them from participating in the South Asian Games lifted. Demonstration in Haldumulla obstructs traffic on the Badulla-Colombo main road. Dry weather conditions to continue. And on international news, China pledges 1,000 tons of food support to Syrian refugees. Now on to those stories in detail. The enjoining order issued against the Sri Lanka men's hockey team preventing them from participating in the South Asian Games was lifted by the Colombo District Judge T.D. Gunasekara today. The enjoining order was lifted after taking into consideration the facts presented to court by way of a motion. Last week, court issued this enjoining order preventing the participants from submitting their passports to the Indian High Commission in order to obtain visas to travel to India. However, the team had received their visas prior to the enjoining order being issued. Deputy Solicitor General Sumanthi Dharmawardena, appearing on behalf of the Director of Sports, informed court that the enjoining order had been obtained by withholding certain information from court and that the players had been selected by way of a board appointed by the minister. The case will be taken up again on the 14th of this month for further steps, as the petitioners state that the selection of players had been done in an unfair manner. Moving on to more local news, a protest is currently underway obstructing the Colombo-Badulla main road from the Vellaputhanna area in Haldumulla. The protest is against the transfer of the principal of the Vellaputhanna Central College, and the parents engaged in the protest charge that as a result of the principal being transferred, education at the school is not being managed in a proper manner. Still in local news, Politburo member of the Frontline Socialist Party Kumar Gunaratnam was further remanded until the 15th of February. Gunaratnam was further remanded after he was produced before the acting magistrate of Kegol, Malini Jayawardena, by officials of the Immigration and Emigrations Department. Kumar Gunaratnam was arrested on the 4th of November last year for the violation of laws of the Immigrations and Emigrations Act. And a awareness campaign aimed at the locals from Mihintale Divisional Secretariat who have been victims of the human-elephant conflict got underway at the Sulubulu Raja Mahavihare in Gal Madua. The area of Gal Madua has faced constant threats of wild elephants storming into villages and farmland. Our correspondents report that only a handful of persons live in these areas due to the very reason. The program on awareness commenced at the temple this morning with the lighting of the traditional oil lamp. The gathering of public opinion on constitutional reforms will take place today and tomorrow in the Kalutara and Vavuniya districts. The Public Representations Committee on Constitutional Reforms announced that they have received over 1,500 proposals and suggestions from different factions thus far. Chairman of the committee, Attorney Lal Vijayanayaka, said the districts level sessions received those proposals and suggestions via email, fax and letters. Just as it was mentioned on the headlines, the general public claimed that the prevailing weather conditions prove it difficult to carry out routine activities. The Department of Meteorology said that the current dry spell experienced in the country is as a result of the El Nino phenomenon. However, Director General of the Met Department, Lalit Chandrapala, says that the dry weather spell should end by mid-March. Chandrapala said that as a result, thunder showers could be expected in the latter parts of March.
Sri Lanka at present experiencing the northeast monsoonal weather conditions. During the northeast monsoon, usually the rain is experienced in the eastern and northern parts and also in the north central province. But during that period of time, that's during the northeast monsoon, the weather over the southwestern quadrant of the country, that's including Colombo, is usually usually rainless. So at present, we are experiencing that kind of a weather situation, and also due to, the northeast monsoon this year is not very active. As such, even the eastern parts are not experiencing the expected rainfall. So, and also because the skies are, more or less cloudless in the night, particularly during the last few days.
Meanwhile, the Director General further explained on the prevalent misty conditions.
The radiation leaks out into space in the night, and so in the mornings it's very cold, and also in some parts, like in the hill country, there is misty conditions. But during the next few days, we are expecting a mild change in this weather pattern, but it's going to be a very temporary change.
Indian Minister of External Affairs Sushma Swaraj will arrive in the island today on a two-day official visit to participate at the 9th session of the India-Sri Lanka Joint Commission. The Indo-Sri Lanka Joint Commission, co-chaired by Foreign Affairs Minister Mangala Samaravira and Indian External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj, will be held in Colombo today. The India-Sri Lanka Joint Commission was established in 1992 as an effective mechanism to address matters pertaining to bilateral cooperation between the two countries. The statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that discussions will include areas such as economic cooperation, trade, power and energy, technical and maritime cooperation, social, cultural, educational matters, science and technology, defense cooperation, and also health, civil aviation, tourism and people-to-people contact. The statement also says that the Minister of External Affairs of India will call upon President Maithripala Sirisena, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe and former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga. Well, to stay ahead, you need to stay close to News First. For that, you simply need to log on to our website, www.newsfirst.lk, and you can also follow us on our Twitter handle, newsfirst_en, to keep yourself on the know of what's happening around you. Well, I'm Stephanie Lazarus. The latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Take care.